Well friends, today we're taking a closer look at the Tigermarine Topline 750, a boat with an overall length of 7.60 meters and a beam of 2.95 meters featuring inflatable tubes that can be deflated to make the boat perfectly trailerable. We'll now take a walk around on board to discover the layout, but as always, remember to leave a like on this video and comment with your opinion. Let's check it out together. At the stern we find two swim platforms added to the hull, separated by the engine. In this case, the boat is powered by a Suzuki DF250, which also represents the maximum installable horsepower. Take a look at the extension of the platforms. They allow easy movement in the aft area and above all provide convenient access on board even from an aft dock, as there are no obstacles on the horizontal plane. Inside this hatch there is a concealed boarding ladder, neatly integrated. This makes getting out of the water extremely easy, and on request a grab handle can also be installed. The boarding ladder can also be fitted laterally because, as you can see, the platforms are symmetrical and both sides are equipped with a hatch. This allows the owner to choose the preferred layout. Forward of the engine well there is a walk-through platform installed by the shipyard, which allows easy passage and enables the two aft areas to be used independently. Here we also find the freshwater deck fill, while slightly higher up there is a mooring cleat mounted on the fiberglass coaming. The coaming is quite generous and, as we'll see as we move forward, provides excellent protection inside the cockpit. On the port side there is an aft shower for rinsing and of course a matching lateral cleat. Let's step on board. We immediately notice the presence of two steps that reduce the height difference. And by stepping over the backrest cushion we can comfortably access the cockpit. The cockpit features a U-shaped seating arrangement spanning the full internal beam of the boat, making it very comfortable. I showed you the access with the backrest raised, but it can also be reclined by 45 or 90 degrees towards the stern, creating either a chaise longue or an extension of the sunbed. This also lowers the access barrier, making boarding even easier. The entire aft layout is modular. As you can see from the central provision, a fixed base table can be installed to create a dinette, or the table can be removed and replaced with an additional central support and cushion to form a single large aft sunbed. Thanks to the adjustable aft backrest, you can choose the configuration you prefer. The whole area is well protected by the presence of a roll bar. The fiberglass roll bar with a stainless steel upper support is supplied as standard, and thanks to the tent provides shade over the entire aft section. On request, a T-top can also be installed to protect the helm station. Beneath the aft sofa there are three independent lockers, two practical side lockers and a central technical compartment housing the batteries, systems and bilge pump, making everything easily accessible for inspection. Centrally we also see the cockpit drain grate with the scuppers. As mentioned earlier, the fiberglass bulwarks are well padded to provide excellent support and protection. We also find backlit cup holders, and you can clearly see how much space there is in the cockpit, allowing easy movement throughout the aft area. Moving slightly forward centrally, we find the galley module. I'm talking to you about the kitchen block because by lifting this hatch we access the sink, complete with a cover, practical and convenient and a decent work surface for this category. Below, in this configuration, there is a watertight locker, ideal for stowing gear, but on request a refrigerator can be installed here in the aft seating block. Laterally, there is also the fuel deck fill. Thanks to the center console layout, we can move comfortably along both side decks, so we can move freely. The optional EVA decking provides excellent grip and significantly reduces maintenance. Along the sides we also find neoprene orca tubes, offering top-level quality and support, together with numerous grab handles positioned even centrally along the boat, ensuring maximum safety. As we move forward, the side decks rise, keeping us well protected. The walking surface is inside both the tubes and the fiberglass with a reinforced edge that protects the ankle. We now arrive at the helm station, configured with a double seat and a single bolster with dual position setup. In this configuration, there's plenty of space to move and good back support thanks to the upright posture, but it can also be used as a leaning pad. Lowered, it becomes a generously sized seat with an integrated double backrest for both skipper and co-pilot. Seated at the helm, everything is easily within reach. The throttle control is centrally positioned for optimal right-hand control, while the dashboard layout is fully frontal to let people have everything under control. In front of me there is the multifunction display, the Suzuki engine management system, and the stereo controller. The on-off switches are arranged on two levels on the side with the windlass control slightly offset to avoid accidental activation. Below, there are two cup holders and the entire dashboard layout can be customized according to the owner's needs. Visibility is excellent. The windscreen is clean and provides good protection from headwind. As you can see, the camera is at face height, which is more than adequate for day cruising and for the intended use of this boat. There are also lateral grab handles that provide solid support not only for skipper and co-pilot, but also for passengers moving around while underway at speed. Because we have a lot of grab handle everywhere on the ribs, so there is a lot of space for security on board. Power outlets are available below, including 12 volts and USB. Along with a structural footrest for added comfort when driving seated. Let's move forward towards the bow. The grab handles and raised tubes continue to guide us safely. The tubes come up to knee height, offering excellent protection and additional grab handle. We reach the bow area, featuring a traditional sun pad. There is also a forward-facing seat in front of the console, adding extra seating. This entire section can be lifted using this handle, granting access to the interior compartment. In this configuration, the compartment is very practical for storage and includes an internal shower, but on request a comfortable toilet can also be installed. Inside there is a step that reduces the height difference. Despite being on a 7.5 meters boat, the headroom is more than adequate for its class. I can stand fully upright beneath the hatch. By deploying the privacy curtain, you can create a private changing area while remaining fully standing with good air circulation. When seated, the space is still comfortable and ventilation is ensured by dual lateral porthole. There is also a watertight access hatch for inspecting the console's internal systems, making both routine and extraordinary maintenance easy. On the side, there are switches for toilet discharge and interior lighting. Back outside, let's look at the bow sun deck configuration. It's comfortable, with a traditional triangular shape, but on request it can be extended further because, as you can see, here there are some supports to install an extension with the cushions to create a single large forward sun deck, very comfortable. The high, generously sized tubes provide excellent protection. Look how tall they are, how generous they are, and so we can also use them as headrests and backrests. Beneath the sun deck, via an integrated grab handle, we can open this counter-molded hatch and access a large stowage compartment where to put practically everything, safety equipment, and keeping the deck clear of obstacles. So we can move freely on deck. At the extreme bow, beneath the forward cushion, there is a watertight inspection hatch for accessing the anchor chain. Above, on the fiberglass bow roller, there is a flat horizontal surface that facilitates boarding during bow mooring and conceals the anchor windlass. The windlass is hidden, but clearly visible from the helm. You just need to open the locker. This allows a single person to manage anchoring operations directly from the helm station. Finally, the bow equipment is completed by twin mooring cleats, port and starboard, mounted directly on the fiberglass bow structure to prevent lines from chafing against the tubes and damaging the fabric. So friends, this is the Tigermarine Topline 750. As always, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, leave a like and tag anyone you think might be interested. And as always, we'll see you right here for the next videos on the Sea Team.